Greetings, this is Berto. We're back. Let's solve this murder. So we got hospital, pregnant, scratch, taxi. Let's do the taxi, shall we?
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off, I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off.
Wait a minute. So your mum wanted to call you Eve and you had a friend Eve. I'm beginning to think Eve doesn't exist. That's a little weird. So that's all of those. Actually, no, let's search for Scratch. Glasgow, Eric, Diane, Hotel Scratch, The Rock. Friday.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
Okay, just give me a second, folks. Just gonna put my timer on, because I forgot. Reset, start. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna search for a keyword. It's kind of dirty, I apologize, but I think it... Yeah, I thought it might have a few entries.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life? I mean, isn't that private?
Don't worry, you'll be talking a lot more about it in a few days, apparently.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Oh, she's doing the quotes.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
Okay.
No! You're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
But you said you did.
No. I was 15. Carl was older.
Who's Carl?
17, I think.
Coral.
I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. It's stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
See, it's interesting there because she says us. Now, she might be talking of, like, her and Carl, but she could also be talking about herself. I think there might be a multiple... No, not us. Wait. Oh, okay.
What about us?
There might be multiple personalities.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came. It was a nice change, time to myself, living there for those months, full of hope.
Okay.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the two of us. There's always been pressure.
Have we talked about Doug yet? Obviously not.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Oh, it must be his parents.
I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. You know, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside. And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
I bet you that's a keyword. Secret.
Okay. I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing. So I walked upstairs to the bedroom and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. That enough?
Okay, so I was just reading about the game because I'm wondering, like, you know, it's like, so do you think she did it? And you click yes or no. So there isn't anything like that. It's just kind of what you think, and that's a fantastic idea. So we're gonna keep playing for a little while. Probably finish it off this episode and decide what we think happened. So personally, I think she has multiple personalities. I think she had a very troubled childhood, maybe locked in an attic, and that's why she is kind of identifying with Rapunzel. Personally, I think she did kill her husband, but I could be wrong.
1984 was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died
There we go.
in the summer. It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. The forensic entomologist. I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
Okay, so her parents... I'm wondering... did she kill her parents? Like, she could be innocent. I'm still not for sure.
No. I lost the baby.
Yeah, I thought that's what happened.
8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
And then her parents died.
Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then my parents. Yes, I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
Okay, so they moved in there. So where are we? Watch, Taxi, The Rock. Okay, that's this one, right? Yep. Cavalier. Okay. Diane. Okay. Oh, we did search for Diane, didn't we? Oh, I forgot we did that. Just moving my keyboard. It's kind of tough to type around that. Oh baby, this is gonna be... Oh, we might have actually seen most of the ones for this one, but we'll see. Oh, no, there's a couple.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed and that's when I called the police.
What? I just heard a siren in my headphones, obviously. Oops. Bin, bags, and attic. Just because I don't remember if I put that down as a keyword, but I want to remember it. Sorry, I'm typing slow. I'm typing with one hand rather than my usual two hands.
Yes. It was a shock to him. I mean, we never thought it was possible. I don't know what he... I mean, I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
Okay. Cavalier, Diane, baby, yeah. Hannah, that's gonna be quite the one. So Hannah, because I don't actually know who Hannah is. Yeah, oh yeah, we got a few with this one. Give me a moment, folks. Okay, sorry about that.
My name is Hannah. Hannah. It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here, though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Wait. But you... Oh, man. She's got some issues.
What are you doing talking about Eve?
Camera's rolling, sweetheart. Yeah, we saw all that. I bet she's tapping something out there. I could be wrong, though.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Wait. What?
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
Twins, I'm thinking.
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Huh, okay. Okay, folks, so we're going to look up some bad words, because people tend to swear a lot during these things, so I apologize, you gotta see some bad words.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
Alright. Search for Carl.
Family. So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
Okay. Okay, what's always interesting at this point?
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything.
Yeah, there's a split personality here.
She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses.
Maybe I'm wrong.
After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush.
Oh, jeez.
After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
Okay, no, I was wrong. I don't know. I thought a split personality... That was graphic. I thought a split personality, but now I'm thinking they were twins, and everybody only thought there was one, and... Oh, geez, that's just... Yeah.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. We didn't want another Carl on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Kind of explains how they seem to be different in the videos. Because there's Hannah, and then I'm guessing this is Eve here. We gotta search for another bad word, unfortunately. Just because there are a lot of things we're learning here. Like, there's 5 here. So I apologize if this gets graphic. I didn't realize that last one would be so graphic. Anyways, we're trying to learn what happened, so.
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed. And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that it was just like, fuck. Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
I wasn't expecting that. Spilt the coffee. See, I got an achievement. So sometimes you gotta search for bad words.
No, I'm okay. Fuck.
I should be searching for miscarriage. I gotta remember that.
Can I leave?
No.
Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
You can't just leave. Okay, arrest and miscarriage.
Are you arresting me? No. Fuck off. Open this door.
Can't just do that.
Yeah. I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications. Hannah had a miscarriage. This was late in the pregnancy and it left her infertile. Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again. But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school. And then...
Okay, yeah, see, now, like, this has just gone down this deep rabbit hole. I don't... Like, I'm totally gone from... who killed Simon. Because there's just so much I'm learning from this. No, only one for Eve? Okay.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
See, and I still think it might be a split personality, just because, I don't know, that makes the most sense to me. We searched for parents already, didn't we? Yes, we did. Why did I...
And the Glaziers.
Glaziers.
I worked there some weekends.
Ah, we have a couple for this one. Just give me a second, folks. Actually, we're starting to run a bit long, so we're going to stop the episode here, and we'll come back again for another episode of Her Story. See ya!